How is your case of malaria coming along? I do like to joke about it by using this crazy infectious disease analogy, but that's how music listening is for me. It's addicting. Noticing detail in music and being moved in the process is not an optional behavior for me. I find it so rewarding, and I hope you do too. Have you ever read in the program notes, and at this moment, composer X, Y, or Z employs a pedal point, and wondered, what on earth are they talking about? I'm George Mariner Mall, Artistic Director of the Discovery Orchestra, here to present Discovery Chat 22, Pedal Point. Can you picture in your mind the console of a pipe organ? The organist is seated before 2 or 3 manuals or keyboards for the hands, and below those keyboards is a pedal keyboard for the feet. Historically, by the time we arrive at the lifetimes of composers such as Johann Sebastian Bach, organist composers who worked in the employ of the church had discovered a wonderful musical device. They found that if they sustained one pitch on the pedal keyboard, which you will have to imagine because the piano, while having a pedal lyre with mechanical pedals which alter the sound of the piano, does not have a pedal keyboard. So, as I was saying, these composers found that if they sustained one pitch on the pedal keyboard and played other harmonies above it, some of which did not fit or actually dissonantly clashed with the pedal tone or point, they could create tension in the listener. Listen for when the harmonies begin to clash with this pedal point. Yes, these sounds clash. Now, you might well ask, why would a composer want to create conflict or emotional tension in the listener? Because if you can soon release that tension for the listener, you will elicit a pleasurable response. Tension? Release. Okay, now that we've sensed the tension moment, I'll play this pedal point again. And this time, listen for the release moment, which occurs when I finally play some harmonies that fit with it. How did you do? Yes, here it is. Now, while this device originated on the organ, hence the name pedal point, composers began putting pedal points in all sorts of compositions, including works for larger numbers of instruments. I'm going to play for you recordings of just a few of my many favorite pedal points in music. This first one occurs in the third movement of the Bach Brandenburg Concerto No. 4. I'll play this example twice. The first time, I'm going to ask you to notice when the pedal point on the pitch G kicks in. I'll start the music just a little bit before the pedal point. Did you find it? This time, I will raise my hand when it starts so that you can have visual verification. Okay, this next one is from the opening of Brahms' Symphony No. 1, Movement 1. The Bach used just 15 musicians. The Brahms will be using 80 musicians. So we're dealing with a much larger sound-generating apparatus here. Brahms is going to get dissonant pretty fast. All right, now the pedal point is being sustained in this example by the contrabassoon, half of the French horn section, the contrabasses and the timpani. And the basses and the timpani relentlessly pound out the C natural. This time, I want you to be listening for the release. And to accomplish this, instead of having everyone play some sounds that fit with the pedal point, Brahms has everyone switch to a G major chord. So be listening for that moment when everyone resolves to that chord before moving away again. While pedal points were traditionally in the bass or lower frequencies, because the organ, pedal keyboard, of course, usually plays bass sounds, composers also found that a high pedal point, a single sustained pitch in a high register against harmonies that ultimately fit, don't fit, then fit again, can also be very emotionally satisfying. Here is such a case from the end of the fourth movement of Symphony No. 5 by Dmitri Shostakovich. Notice when the pedal kicks in, the strings will go, okay? They will go up the scale to the pedal point, and then notice when the chords under that pedal point get really dissonant and tense, and notice when this tension is finally released. Those pedal points were from live performances by the Discovery Orchestra. See you next time.